Hi out there in Realties land, this is Steve Carson here in the Penn booth in beautiful Orlando at the very exciting ICAST show. All the new products for fishing for the year 2019 and beyond are here. I want to show you guys one of the most exciting things that there is, which is the new Penn Spinfisher VI, or Spinfisher VI as some people say it. Spinning reels for just about any kind of fishing you can do with spinning reels. They have it covered. They range from a little 2500 size at about $139.99 all the way up to the giant 10,500 size at about $249.99, and everything in between, every kind of variation and specialty that you would want to catch more fish, these things have. One thing that they all have, besides the Dave Spinfisher, and it's the biggest change from last year, is that all of them now have the Cnc machine gears. And we'll cut to a close-up on these a little bit later. But the smaller sizes have the aluminum Cnc gears. The bigger sizes have the brass Cnc gears. So much smoother and, most importantly, much longer lasting when you're catching a lot of big fish. Every size, every style, all has this. They also have, and we'll cut in closer to this later too, the IPX5 sealing rating. And Google is your friend. You can look that up. That's an industry standard for marine electronics, watches, cameras, etc. It tells you exactly how waterproof they're going to be. So for those of you that surf fish or fish in kayaks, things like that, these are going to be very, very good for you. They also have lightened them up quite a bit last year. Depending on the model, they're anywhere from 2 to 3 ounces lighter per size. So if you like the earlier Spinfishers, you're going to like these even more. There's also some really, really fun variations depending on what special kind of fishing that you do. The most popular one is going to be what's called the live liner. And these are, instead of being adjusted back here where you never have it quite right, this is a 4-step live liner that each click is 25% tighter. So that if you've got it here nice and loose and the tide is slack, and then suddenly the tide starts to run, it's pulling your line out, just click it one click and it's 1/4 tighter. No matter what, whenever you turn the handle, now you're back in gear. So all you people that fish cut baits, live baits, that kind of thing, you're gonna love that. For you surf anglers, or just you anglers that haven't quite been able to get out where the fish are, if you could just get that much further, you'd be catching them. There's gonna be the long cast series, which has a long, tall spool, everything else being equal. It's hard to quantify exactly. They're gonna give you about 10 to as much as 20% extra casting distance. If you're lucky enough that doesn't matter, don't worry about these. But if an extra 10 or 15% in casting distance will catch you more fish, you are gonna love them. Okay, that's called the long cast. And again, there's multiple sizes on these. I can't show you all of them in the amount of time that we have allocated. Something that you South Florida anglers probably won't use too much, but I have to tell you about it because I'd be remiss, and maybe you'll be visiting the Northeast at some point, and that is the no bail style. Very popular up there. Again, you can email your cousins or your uncles up there, ask them why do they like the no bail style, but they do. Several sizes in these too. They also have, all of them, every size, every style, has the HT100 drag, Penn's high-tech 100 drag material. They have, and this is how they lighten them up, they used to have the slammer style drag in the bottom of the spool. It was thick and heavy, and now they moved it back to the top of the spool, a more traditional position, and really been able to lighten the reels up. Again, there's a wide variety of gear ratios, retrieve speeds, just depending on what you need for your type of angling. But unless you're fishing for really big tuna or really big sharks or really tiny trout, everything in between those two extremes, one of the new Penn Spinfishers will cover you. $139.95 to $249.95. Late fall of 2018, available at a store near you.